Alright, is it working? I don't know. This is just a test stream. I'm just figuring things out. See how it's going. This is my goofball of a character. Oh shit. Awesome. Cool. Yeah, I'm just figuring out how to stream and everything because, you know, I felt like I might as well stream getting the footage for my next videos and stuff, so... And this one specifically is, I'm gonna go through all the changes in Oblivion Remastered. And how am I liking the game? I'm loving it. It's pretty awesome to see this game reimagined with like more modern graphics. You know, Unity, not Unity, sorry. Unreal Engine 5 is quite demanding though. That's the only real gripe I have with the game. But overall, it's, you know, Oblivion. Same game I played back in like 2008. Anyway, one of the few things I wanted to show off was here. I mean, I might as well, you know, for the very few people watching, I might as well show some cool things that I knew for a long time. And if you guys want to play the game for yourselves, you might do this yourselves. Yeah, it is pretty much exactly the same game with better graphics, but there are a few things they changed, which is the purpose of this video, which is gonna come out later. For example, the animations, the combat is like probably, in my opinion, the biggest change, besides the graphics, of course. Like, in the old game, you used to be able to just swing forever and just spam your weapon, and there wasn't really any like strategy with fighting. You just have to spam, attack as fast as you can, and you win. But now there's animation cycles, so you attack like this, and then it resets the cycles. So you gotta sort of put a little bit more thought behind your combat. Yeah. Anyway, this is Robbers Glen Cave. It's right above Breville. It's right here on the map. And everyone that plays this game should know about this location because it is by far the most overpowered loot cave in the entire game. You just open these chests and boom. I've already got fortified sneak boots. I mean, this is one of the more terrible items I've found, but you've got so many chests in this cave. Just go down here, another chest. You will occasionally just get gold with nothing else in it. Here you go. Greaves of Fire Resistance, 1,000 gold. You just snatch that. This chest usually only has potions and shit, so don't even worry about that one. Yeah, you just keep going down. Don't even bother with these chests here, because they don't really give you anything, and you know, no one wants to lockpick every single time they go through a cave. But yeah, here's a 2,000 gold shoe that I no longer have any room in my inventory. That's embarrassing. Damn. I guess I'll just drop these greaves, and you just go up here to the next spot. And depending on your level, just like the OG Oblivion, depending on your level, a different enemy will spawn up here. So for me, it's a Minotaur, because I'm level 25. Get out of my way, please. Hold on, let me just kill these guys. Yeah, so if you start off the game, it'll probably be just like a low-level enemy, maybe like a goblin or something. But here it's a Minotaur Lord. Just get rid of him. Oh yeah, they also added this, which is you can, if you block and jump in a direction, or press jump button in a direction, you'll dodge. Which is, you know, it's kind of, you know, adds something more to the fighting, but I've never really used it practically. It doesn't really help. But yeah, I mean, you can do it now, so you can sort of play the game in third person. Right now I'm just doing everything. I don't have a specific build. Like if I go to my major skills here, I've got like 100 in destruction for some reason, 76 in hand to hand. I just got random stats all across the board. I just try to, because I wanted this, like, I wanted to see everything they changed pretty much. I wanted to know exactly how the magic was, how the two-handed was, how the one-handed was, archery. They really, really did do a good change in archery, if I show that off right now. They've added a crosshair and also hit registration. So when I hit something, it gives you audio feedback and also like a visual hit marker. Obviously these guys are dead, so I don't get any hit markers. But I'll show that off in a sec. Let me just open this chest. Another necklace another sea walking enchantment. I've been noticing I've been getting a lot of walking on water enchantments recently. I don't know why. But yeah, let me show off the archery. So yeah, look, if I shoot this guy, if I don't miss, I mean, yeah, see, I got a hit marker. My marksman's quite low, so I don't do much damage with the bows, but it's still satisfying when you don't miss. There we go. Yeah, so it's a lot more viable now to use bows. And you sort of hold it sideways like you used to in sneak mode as well, so that's all the same. Oops. Speaking of sneak mode, they did sort of re-implement the Skyrim sneak UI, so you've got like an open eye and it gets more and more closed the less visible you are. So if I can get out of combat, I can't get out of combat, but in the original game it would just be an eyeball. And the eyeball would just be either off or on. On meaning they see you, off meaning they can't. And there was no like middle ground, so you didn't know if you were about to be spotted or not. I much prefer this version. Yeah, so now you can see it's a closed eye, just like how it was in Skyrim. It's pretty cool. Again, this is just a test stream. But there's already like a myriad of things. You know, I've got a list of things for you guys that they've changed. I've written down a list of all the little things that what's the studio called? Virtuos has changed in the remaster. So yeah, in cities for some reason now there are like hourly bells that are really loud. Let me see if I can show that off. So every hour in any of the major cities you just get a big bell sound that just shakes your entire head. You'll see. So if I go to, I don't know, let's go to Bruma. Yeah, Bruma's a nice little town. Alright. So what's the time? Okay, unfortunately it's, we're gonna have to wait an in-game hour and hear the bell, but in the meantime, I guess we can show off the new graphics. I mean, they've added parallax texturing on everything now. Like everything's 3D. There's like a million shadows. If you guys have any performance problems with the game, you just go graphic settings and right out. Where is it? Shadow quality. This setting here is 99.9% of your problems. Right now I'm running the game at, let's see, just under 60, like 55, 60. If I turn this up just even one notch and apply the changes, now it's 49, 47, 52, and that's just high. I mean, like, if you want to put it even higher, it gets really choppy. I'm gonna put that back down though. Shadows are really demanding, and it's because of the Lumen, the Unreal Engine Lumen model. It's just every little nook and cranny has a shadow, like under this, real-time shadows when there's like a light source in a cage like this one, like against the wall. You can see the shape of its container moving around. Like everything has shadows, every little rock and, you know, jagged edge. It's a lot. Wow, this is a long hour. I mean, in 15 in-game minutes, you'll hear what I'm talking about. Loud bell. All of the OG jank is still in here, which is awesome. I mean, you can still jump to the moon and run at the speed of light if you know what you're doing and put the right enchantments in. For example, I've kind of broken the game myself because if you look at my... Oops. Yeah, no, actually. If you look at my stats here... Where is it? Yeah, this Ring of the Iron Fist is one of the best items in the game. Reflects 33% of damage, so every single hit you get that's physical, 1/3 of that just doesn't apply to you and instead applies to the enemy. And on top of that, I've got this Ring of Retribution, which is not as good. It's only 10%. But you can get 100% invincibility in this game if you want, if you know what you're doing, if you get the right items. And yeah. Okay, in 3 in-game minutes, which should be like a couple seconds, you'll hear the loudest bang ever. Yep, there it is. Holy shit. It's so... Why did they make it so loud? Do I think they'll ever do this with Morrowind? Well, I mean, right now, this game peaked on Steam with just under 200,000 concurrent players, and that was a shadow drop. So I would say that I would be very surprised if they didn't do it with Morrowind, because it's just an easy marketing opportunity.
What is it now?
And they're just going to make so much money off it. I mean, they've already pretty much confirmed that they're going to do Fallout 3 next, unless I'm mistaken on that. Yeah. Oh yeah, obviously they've added sprinting, so it's a lot more like Skyrim now. You can full sprint, which will use up your fatigue, which is a nice little quality of life improvement. I mean, a lot of people might have a problem with that, but those people just like to waste their time walking from place to place. I would prefer running. Yeah, another thing they've added, which is the next thing on my list, is enchanted weapon effects. So if I pull out a weapon that has an enchantment, you can see that there is a little sprite effect on the weapon itself, which is not only does it have a effect, but if you go near any dark surfaces, you can see that it actually does light up whatever's next to it, like real-time lighting off of the effect, which looks so good in caves and stuff. Excellent improvement. So now you can actually tell if your weapon's enchanted or not from just looking at it. What else did they add? They changed the way leveling works. It's gonna be kind of hard for me to level up because I have I'm like level 25 right now, I think. Yeah, level 25. So that's not feasible. But basically, it used to be whatever skills you used in the game, those attributes related to those skills would be the only ones that you could really boost. Now you can just boost whatever you want. Yeah, exactly. That's right. The guy that leaked this game also said that Fallout 3 was next, so he is hoping. What quest do I even have? I mean, I don't want to spoil anything, but alright, I gotta find a lion pelt for Molag Bal, which I'm trying to do all the Daedric artifacts just to see what they look like, because, man, they look really good in this game, the ones I've already gotten. So, let's go to, I believe outside of Anvil there are some mountain lions, because there is a quest for the not Thieves Guild, the Fighters Guild, where you go out of Anvil and there's like a bunch of mountain lions and they're eating the rats of this lady. Oh, look who it is.
Maik knows much, tells some. Maik knows many things others do not. Maik believes the children are our future, but he doesn't want them ruining all of our fun.
So, For those who don't know, Mike is a fourth wall breaker who's been in every game since Morrowind, I think. I think he was in Morrowind. And he's definitely in Skyrim, yeah. So Morrowind, Oblivion, and Skyrim. And right now, that little comment he made about the children ruining our fun is a reference to the fact that Oblivion doesn't have any children in it. So that's a little bit of a cheeky nod to that. There's Bethesda decided not to put children in this game because they were worried that people would just start massacring kids, so yeah. And I don't see any mountain lions, unfortunately. Mike's got a lot of cool fourth wall breaking bits of dialogue, like he says that some people want to destroy things, but he thinks why would people want to destroy things? Which is a reference to obviously people asking for destructible environments in, you know, the Elder Scrolls games. So I think Skyrim talks about how Oblivion's character models look like shit, or at least they did. He said that the people from Oblivion were really ugly, from the people from Cyrodiil. So that's pretty good. That's probably my favorite one. Yeah, normally mountain lions spawn here. I guess they only spawn for the quest, which is a little annoying. Means I just gotta get lucky. Oh, another thing they changed. Here we go. This is a little bit of a reminder for me. Oblivion gates now show you the other side of the gate. Hold on, let me just remove this guy. So I can show you what I'm talking about. You can see, oh, it's kind of hard to see because of the lighting here, but there's like a stone structure in front of the gate. So if I go through, on the other side it will show that same thing. At least it should. There you go, stone structure right on the other side of the gate. So yeah, that's a new thing. Okay, so I've got a burden effect on me, and that's another thing. They added visual spell effects on people too, so you can now see I've got like these little purple chains, or what are they called? Shackles on my ankles. Looks really cool in my opinion. And there's also, let me see if I have the spell effect here. Yeah, like fire shield looks really sick. Oh shit, okay, let me fix that. Apparently the audio of the game is too loud, so I'm gonna play. Is that better? I don't know. Let me know if that's any better. Probably my favorite change to the combat is hit reactions. So every time you hit an enemy, they sort of recoil in the direction you hit them. I don't know if you can see that. He sort of like jolts away from my sword. Which is cool. Not really, it didn't really fix it. What if I do this? And I do that? Has that fixed the problem? Yeah, I just turned myself up. Oh yeah, casting animations have been changed. You no longer exclusively shoot spells from the hand that you're holding your weapon in. It's it all depends on if you're holding a weapon or not. If you are, then you shoot from your left hand, and if you're not, you shoot from the hand that your right hand. Sorry. So I unequip my sword. So if I unequip my sword, there's a little bit of finickiness now with the UI, but now that I have no weapons, now that I have no weapons, okay, I don't know. I was wrong. I thought you shoot from your right hand if you don't have your weapon out. I guess it depends on the spell. So maybe maybe if I do a different spell. My skill level's too low. Of course it is. My skill level's too low for most things that are not destruction. Okay, so that's also my left hand. Okay, I don't know. I've definitely seen it with my right hand as well. I guess self spells are on your right hand? No. Okay, I guess everything's on your left hand. Yeah. Well, that's embarrassing. I thought I found out something new. But yeah, and in the old game, you would just use the hand that your weapon hand. So you were able to like block and cast at the same time, which is cool. You can't really do that anymore, but you know, it's not a big deal. Not anything important. I mean, Oblivion realms are functionally identical, which is good. I mean, they were perfect in the first game, in my opinion, anyway. You just go through, kill a couple demons, you go up the tower, and you grab the little sigil stone. Alright, these guys are a little bit scary because I did kind of annihilate my health bar if they hit me. Alright, awesome. I was kind of worried they were going to remove the OG leveling up system. I'm glad they didn't. I mean, besides tweaking it a little bit, they did tweak the level up, like, attribute points, but besides that, everything's the same. So, I do personally prefer that over the Skyrim perks. But again, I do like the Skyrim perks as well. You know, it's just, whatever, it's subjective. I just died. That was my first death in a long time, and it was on stream. That's awesome. That is awesome. Now I'm gonna try hard. So I can get through this damn Oblivion realm. Instead of resetting every 2 seconds. Do you like the lockpicking more in this game or Skyrim? I like them both, but the Skyrim one's a lot quicker. This one, even though I would say this one's definitely easier, it takes a long time. So I would probably say the Skyrim one, I don't know, like the Skyrim one is just less annoying to do over time. Like, especially if you're going through that cave a million times over. And you don't want to sit there for like a good minute and a half doing the little minigame. Which is, you know, they actually changed the lockpicking a little bit in this. The sound design is completely different. It used to be you could hear the tumbler as it goes up, and if you heard the little click before it came up, you knew that was the one to set. Now they've kind of removed that, so you just have to look at it and react. They should remake Fallout 1 and 2, but as 3D real-time FPS. I don't think that's going to happen. As much as I want it to happen, I think that's one of the few things they're not going to do. Because the OG Fallout community is extremely gatekeepy and extremely purist when it comes to their games. And they will not be happy. But if you guys enjoyed Fallout 3 and New Vegas, Fallout 1 and 2 are really good games. I know that they are hard to get into because of their, you know, age, but they are really good. Once you get the hang of them, you will get hooked, because that's what happened with me. I went Fallout 3, New Vegas, 1 and 2, and then 4. And those games have some of the best writing I've ever seen in any game. Just genius writing. I've got to recharge my sword. But yeah, they added new UI quality of life improvements. You can now sort by weight and name and value, which is awesome. Every game should have this. Every role-playing game should have this, at least. Think they'll ever remaster New Vegas? Yes, I do think they'll eventually remaster New Vegas. I don't think it'll happen as soon as the Bethesda titles, but I do think it'll happen. It's just too big of a game not to do, right? Now, where do I go after this? I guess I can sort of cheat and just jump around here. Are they allowed to even without obsidian? Yes, they are, because really it's the decision of Xbox whether or not they... Oh no, Obsidian doesn't own the rights to Fallout New Vegas anyway, because Bethesda hired them to make the game, right? And it's still a Bethesda-produced game. So Bethesda has the right to do whatever they want with it. I spent an hour in setup character creation of Fallout 1, died after an extra half hour of gameplay, and then realized I never saved once. Yeah, that happened to me as well. The game is really unforgiving to those who are not used to classic CRPGs like I was when I first started. I just didn't know what I was doing, and that happened to me as well. I made a character, I got out of the vault. I mean, yeah, I got out of the vault, went to Shady Sands. I think I died to the rad scorpions in the cave, and then I went all the way back to character creator because I didn't realize I was supposed to manually save every time. So, yeah, that was kind of a painful experience. I really have no idea where I'm supposed to go here. I know I'm supposed to go up into that tower, but usually there's like a small doorway to go through, or a bridge of some kind. Well, I'm yet to do this specific Oblivion gate, so I don't know where to go. But we'll make it eventually. If there is a will, then there is also a way. Do you like or enjoy Fallout 76? I did a lot. I played that game to death, actually. On release, it was quite hard to play, and I think it really did peak on Wastelanders for me when the Wastelanders update came out. I have probably about 500 hours on that game, which isn't crazy, but it's enough to give my opinion on it. I think it's a good game. I think it's a solid MMO, especially now. But the criticisms were totally justified. I mean, the release date of that game was kind of horrific. But people still talk about it like it's horrific, which is fair because they probably didn't play it. But I reckon everyone should give it a go if they're into that kind of game. Alright. Yes, this is where we're supposed to go, finally. I made it up to the damn door. Okay. And now I just gotta go through this tedious process of killing Dremora. I'm glad they committed to making it a lot better instead of just leaving it. Yeah, man, 100%. I mean, I pre-ordered the game, so I was very happy that they fixed the game. And I mean, now it's like one of the most popular online RPGs, right? Unless I'm mistaken. Been a while. Okay. Oh. How scary. Ooh. That was close. I almost got crushed. Yeah, these rock falls are about as dangerous as they were before. Or I guess as not dangerous as they were before. They are kind of just as pathetic as they always been. But storm atronachs are one of the like really well implemented, re-implemented things. I mean, look at that. They break into a million pieces now. It's so sick. I love it. But there is a bug with them where sometimes you kill them and their rocks just float in the air for no reason, and they'll only fall back down if you reload the cell. So if you like quick load, or if you know, enter a cell and exit a cell, for example. You know what I haven't tested out? Oh, you know what? Oh, good night, man. You know what I haven't tested out? I haven't tested out if the duplication glitch still works, and I think might as well try it out here. How it worked, right? I don't know if any of you know about this, but I'm sure you do, because it's quite well known. You would click a scroll. It'd have to be with scrolls, I'm pretty sure, that you have many of. And then you would drop another item. So, I think that's how it worked, at least. Click this and then drop this. Not quite. Huh. Oh, thanks, man. I'll let you know that I love your videos, especially zombie challenges videos. Thanks, man. That means a lot. I mean, I'm very slow at making them, so I wish I could make them more often. And although I'm streaming this, and I will be making a couple of videos on Elder Scrolls and stuff, but I will always be Zombies channel first, because that's just, you know, where I built my where I built the foundation of my channel. So I'll always stay on that. But I appreciate that, man. I'm glad you enjoyed them. I can just go up to the top and probably end the stream there, just because I just wanted to test out the stream. This wasn't like an official proper stream, just like a testing, because I've never done this before and it's kind of complicated. Like, I'll probably add a little chat box. You can see your comments that you make in real time. I saw someone say they duplicate an item a bunch, so maybe there's something in the game that still duplicates stuff. Probably. I mean, knowing the Gamebryo engine, there's probably a million ways to bug out the game. Ooh, I'm kind of getting demolished. I'm getting my magicka drained by something. By one of their spells. Yeah, good shot, man. Wow, I'm kind of getting creamed here, man. So power leveling is not as, like, punishing as it was before. You used to get punished pretty badly for leveling up. They've kind of fixed that, so enemies don't level as harshly with you anymore. Which is awesome, because that was kind of the biggest problem with the original Oblivion. That's my favorite change, I'd say, besides the graphics. That's probably the #1 change. Alright, let me just get to the top. Finally, thank God. Those guys are just as tanky as they've always been, though. Alright. Maybe I should try actually parrying instead of just swinging my sword. I was just talking about how the combat was improved, and here I am, not using it. Okay. You know what would be way cooler? Fists. How embarrassing for this guy. Full Daedric armor, a demon from the Plains of Oblivion, and just gets punched by a guy wearing a helmet. He's not even wearing proper armor, he's just got a helmet on. You can power level acrobatics. I might as well talk about this. You can power level acrobatics in this game really easily. If you find an uphill slope, you can just spam jump up the slope. It's not as good here, but if you go out to the wilderness and find like a steep mountain, you can spam the jump button really quickly. I saw they kept the dialogue in the game where the lady said she's going to do another take. Oh yeah, the high elf woman. I know exactly what you're talking about. I didn't know they kept it. That's hilarious. Why did they say why they kept it in? Did they do it just for like the meme? Oofed. I guess for the meme, lol. Yeah, I mean, I'm cool with that. I'm kind of glad they did that, because that makes the game so much better. All the classic Oblivion jank, the NPCs like saying the most like mundane things, but it's still hilarious because of the delivery. Still all here, that's awesome to hear. Oh my god. That was a jump scare. Oh wait, no, this is a summoned... These are summoned Atronachs, I'm not gonna waste my time on them. But unfortunately, I don't really reflect spell as well as I reflect regular damage. So these guys can actually melt me quite quickly. And case in point, my health is low. Power leveling spells now is changed. It used to be per cast, so every time you casted, you'd get the same amount of XP for that magic school, regardless of the power of the skill. Now it depends on how much magic you use. So if you use like a minor healing spell, you're not going to get as much XP as a major healing spell, which is a massive improvement. A lot easier to power level now. Come on, bro. Just heal over, please. Stop running away, man. Let me punch you. There we go. Oh, this guy's already pretty much dead. I think I've tenderized them earlier. And my hand-to-hand increased to 33. Awesome. Now I get to grab this sigil stone, and they made this look a lot cooler. Like, what a difference, right? I mean, that looks so much better. The effects, the magic effects, and spell effects and all that looks so much better. Wow, look at that. It genuinely is one of the most pretty games I've ever played. And it's so weird that it's Oblivion of all games. Where's the other spider, Daedra? Whoa. This is a law-accurate Australian spider. Except it doesn't come with the woman attached, it just a regular old spider. That looks great, they really did do a good job with this, yeah. They did, man. They went through every single asset in the entire game and rebuilt it through Unreal Engine. And, everything almost to the rock. Like, even some trees are in the same exact spot as they were in the original game. They did really well at just basically porting the game over into Unreal Engine. And I don't know if any of you know this, but you can play the game on VR. Since the game is classified as an Unreal Engine game, you can just use the tools that Unreal Engine has provided to just play the game in VR, and someone made a mod for it which allows you to like fully, 6 degrees of motion, hold a sword and shield and all that properly already. Like, that was like day 3 after the game came out. It just ridiculous amount of work by the community as well. Anyway, is there anything else on my list that I can show off before I get off? There's some bugs in the game that are new. I've got a list of bugs, but it's a bit pessimistic. I might not talk about them. Alright, you know what? There's one bug that would end the stream perfectly. It involves the arena, and... where is it? Here it is. And it always causes a crash. Well, at least almost always causes a crash. I hope it still works, because it's pretty funny. So if you go down to the Bloodworks and complete an arena fight. Let me just talk to this girl.
Why not?
Alright, so I say ready for match.
Looks like you've reached your peak. Tell you what.
I guess we'll do the 3 Minotaur Lords. Make it as spectacular as possible. And the bug has something to do with this. It's pretty funny. So that basin of renewal normally is supposed to heal you and heal everyone else in the arena or in the Bloodworks. It still does that, but it also crashes your game for some reason if you use it while looking in a certain direction. I'm going to see if I can get it to activate, but I noticed this because the arena was the first thing I did in this game, and I found it straight away. It's pretty funny. And I'm like, why does my game keep crashing after every fight? My game keeps crashing. It's because of this. Yeah, let's see if I can deal with these guys barehanded. That is menacing though. Holy shit. It's one down. Oh, I'm actually gonna get clobbered. Alright, let me heal, guys. Yeah, I came across it by accident. Every crash and glitch I found has been by by complete accident. There we go, that was an easy fight. Teabagging's not as easy as it used to be. Easier in first person. But in third person doesn't really work. Oh, there we go. Now I'm teabagging. Okay, so hopefully the crash works, because that'd be just the best way to end this stream. Alright, so what you do is you use the Basin of Renewal, you look this way. Oh, come on, it didn't work. I think it might be because the Grand Champion's not here punching this. I think the more actors you have in the cell, the more likely it happens. Because I had Pork Chop here, I had, I forgot the guy's name. The Grey Prince. And the champion on the yellow team here. So I guess the actor limit is why it happens. Everything's just going wrong. Every time I want to show something, it just doesn't happen. Oh yeah, this guy's naked for some reason. That's another thing that happens. That's another bug. At least this bug works. Some people just decide they don't want to wear their clothes anymore. And ironically, the only times I've seen it happen are with Dark Elves. It definitely isn't exclusive to Dark Elves, because that doesn't make any sense. But this guy's always naked, and I'll show you another Dark Elf that's always naked. Anyone who's still watching at this point is only here to see a naked Dark Elf. What does that say about you? Anyway, see, if you go to Coral, there's a guy called Oren, or Orain, who is also a Dark Elf, and he's in the Fighters Guild. How many times did you test it where it crashed? I did it like 3 times in a row, and it crashed 3 times in a row. And then I forgot about it. I said to myself, I'm not going to use the basin anymore. And then I accidentally use it, and it crashed again. So that's 4 times. But of course, now that I have it on stream, it's just not going to happen. Anyway, where is this guy? Orain? Where are you, man? Oh, I guess Orain's in his house? Hold on. Yeah, he's probably in his house. He's got like a shitty little shack on the side of the town.
Been to Fire and Steel recently?
I think it's this way.
Shida has some nice new swords in there.
There's that damn bill again. Yeah, here it is. This is his house. Look at all these beautiful houses, and he gets this. Poor guy. Yeah, Orain. Now, he's normally supposed to wear steel armor. For some reason, he's not. Didn't they change the run animation? Yeah, they did. So, the regular jog animation... I mean, they changed pretty much every animation in the game. But the sprinting animation is quite extreme. So, this one's very close to how it used to be in the original game. It is a recreation, but still quite close. But the sprinting is completely new, obviously. A lot of people don't like the way the sprinting looks. They say it looks goofy. But I mean, does it? It looks like a guy sprinting, doesn't it? Like this is how I would sprint if I was trying to run as fast as I could, right? I guess it looks a little bit goofy going uphill because you're pointing at the floor. But yeah. Jumping animation's been slightly changed as well. But the way you hold up your fist is exactly the same. Like, you look like this in Oblivion. This is how I remember Oblivion. Like, if I'm on the other side of the room and I squint my eyes, like, I think I'm playing Oblivion. Yeah, exactly. When you sprint, you look like this. Oh, maybe not like that. Like this. God,
Hi there.
why isn't it sprinting? There we go. Yeah, let's go to the Gerald Mountains, because there's one more thing I want to show off before I get off, because everything just comes to my brain last second. And I know as soon as I stop it, I'm going to think, damn, I wish I showed that off. Okay, so, oh god. You know, I'm not even going to deal with him. Let me just ignore him. So, if you find a steep slope like this one here, you just sprint straight at it, and now you look really goofy. But also, you can spam jump as fast as you want. And your acrobatics, as you can see, just skyrockets. Which is not something you could have done in the old game. It didn't let you do that. And on top of that, it makes you climb the mountain really fast. Like, look at this. You just fly basically up the mountain. And I just leveled up acrobatics, right? And if I go to my character, skills, my acrobatics is already a quarter of the way to the next level, and that's 79. So you can imagine getting to 100 is really easy. I wonder how steep we can actually make it. Like, can we go up here if we spam space? No way. No way. That is ridiculous. You can basically climb up walls. If you get the skeleton key from Nocturnal, I believe the auto attempt spam still works. I think it still works the same, because auto attempting does increase your security level. So it would only make sense that you can level it up that way, unless they actively removed it from the game. But that means that they had to make the decision to remove it. And this is the DLC player house that you can get. I forgot what it's called. Frostcrag Spire, that's the one. Yeah. So for, I don't know the cost, but for some price you can have a spell making altar and a enchanting altar from the get-go. So that's definitely good to know. The LODs have been completely improved. You can just see forever now. I saw that if you unlock at least one peg on a lock, you can spam the interact button to level it up. Maybe. I don't have the skeleton key though. Where is Nocturnal? I don't remember where Nocturnal is. I don't really want to do the Nocturnal questline. It's gonna take a second. But I mean, I could test that out. And yeah, I'm gonna write that down right now. Actually. Nocturnal. Tumblr. 1 interact. Alright. Well, I mean, if it works that way as well, then you can just get 100 security really quickly. But I mean, security is kind of like the least important thing in the game, because lockpicks are cheap and lockpicking is easy. Wow, look at that LOD. That looks amazing, doesn't it? Let me get it to daytime. That looks so good. I reckon 11 AM is good. Oh god, it's overcast. That's just a slap in my face, isn't it? Is it gonna always be overcast? Come on, man. Don't do me like that. Oh, you know what? There is another there is another thing I just remembered. Okay, it's overcast. I can't just get a good view these days. Even the game hates me. The game has just been slapping you in the face a bunch because you're streaming. Yeah, I mean, I'm used to that. I'm used to games hating me. It's all good. But once you finish the arena, you get the Adoring Fan, which is one of probably the most famous Oblivion character of all time.
Yes.
Um,
Golly.
there's a little tech with him. Are you ready to see the tech?
Yes.
Good. I'm glad you're ready to see the tech.
Golly.
All right. So what you do is you go to a place away from a city. Let's go to Fort Ontas because that's where I did it before. And the thing about the Adoring Fan is he does not care what you do to him. He loves you so much, he'll let you abuse him and use him in any way you see fit. Which means you can do this. And you can just... Hold on, he has to be seeing you. Okay. And you can just spam level your sneak. By just spamming... interact, and he'll say, oh, just take it, it's worthless to me anyway, but he will never actually do anything. He'll never report you to the guards, he'll never get angry at you. And as you can see, my sneak is increasing. 56, and it's probably the easiest way to level up sneak in this game. You just keep spamming Adoring Fan. And if you don't want to do the entire arena questline, then you're in luck because you can just go to Breville, and there's another person you can do this on. And he doesn't care either. Because the game works with a responsibility meter. Every character has a responsibility level. Low responsibility characters don't care. They don't care if you steal in front of them. They don't care if you do something illegal in front of them. They simply don't care. Now, I don't remember exactly where it is. It's an inn. I think it's one of these places. Might be this one here. Skooma Den. It is the Skooma Den. So you go into the Skooma Den. But it's locked. So... Does it open at night? Does it open in the morning? I'm not sure. Oh, man, waiting is so tiring. Should I just break in to make sure? I'll just quick save. Guys, can you like look away for now? Please? Alright. Maybe I'm wrong with this. Maybe it's not the Skooma Den, but there's two kitties in there. Is there an inn? Oh, this is so embarrassing. I should have probably practiced before but it just came into my head. Yeah, I think it is a Skooma Den. Right, unless there's an inn somewhere here. Yeah, no, it's definitely this place. Okay. Anyway, inside this place there are two Khajiit patrons that just sleep in the top floor.
Good to see you.
And you can continuously pickpocket them and they don't really care.
Well met.
Well met.
No, I'm not going to fail this one as well. I have to succeed in something. Guys, can you please just...
Greetings.
I'm going to wait till morning. I don't think it opens in the morning, but I really hope it does. Okay. I'm just going to unlock it. So with lockpicking, you just got to react. Okay, not like that. You got to react to when the tumbler goes slow, like just then. And then click as soon as you see it go slow. So just a little bit of it's a little finicky. Oh, did they just go in? Were they trying to get in this whole time and I just unlocked it for them? That's kind of odd. Okay, they didn't care that I unlocked it. It's probably because they have low responsibility. Anyway, these two cats will be your best friends for Sneak if you don't want to do the arena.
Well, what is it?
So they're all talking over me, which is annoying. But that's just Oh, I can't wait while guards are coming. So they did see me break in, which means I'm about to get told off.
Stop right there, criminal scum.
Hi.
Nobody breaks the law on my watch. I'm confiscating your
Nobody breaks the law on your watch, and here you are in the skooma den, and you don't care about them doing skooma, but you care about me opening the door. I guess I'll pay the 5 gold. Oh, wait, no, but my... That means he's gonna take my, bands of Kwang Lao. Okay, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna resist arrest.
Then pay with your blood.
And the reason why is because I don't want him to take my stolen goods. So what you can do to mitigate this is you just load the save of when you entered the cell, and you just drop the item that you stole really quickly before he gets here. So, this is the item I stole that I don't want him to take.
Do you think what happened to Kavach could happen here?
And now hopefully
Absolutely not.
Take care.
no one takes that off the ground when I'm gone. I can't wait while guards are coming. Well, hurry up, man.
It's you.
Let me meet him at the door.
What's going on with you?
I wonder how this will look. What if I'm inside the door? What does he say if I'm like standing right here? I wonder if I cause a problem.
I've heard
Little
many
goofy
tales
moment.
of Black Marsh. It sounds like a truly mysterious place.
Is he not coming to get me?
Stop right
Oh,
there,
there he
criminal
is.
scum.
Damn, he just teleported in front of
Breaks
me.
the law on my watch. I'm confiscating your stolen goods. Now pay your fine, or it's off to jail.
Okay, I will pay my 5 gold. I'm so sorry.
Here's the procedure. We go
Yeah,
to the
yeah, you
castle.
take me to the castle, you tell me off, slap me on the wrist, but I don't lose any skills. You don't want to go to jail in this game, because you lose your skill points. Not much, but it's progress, and every skill point is a couple minutes of gameplay, and you don't want to lose minutes of your time, right? Anyway, I'm going to go back to the skooma den. I think Breville used to be one of the ugliest towns, and now it's one of the most beautiful. I love this place now. It looks so good in the remaster. Anyway, I'm getting back in the skooma den now. So, you pick up your stolen item again without anyone watching, because even though I stole this and dropped it on the floor, they will still get angry at me if I steal. Which is a bit of that Oblivion jank that I was talking about earlier. Anyway, I'm going to wait for them to go to sleep so I can take my thing off the floor again. And also show you how this little strat works. Okay, late night skooma dealings. Okay, I mean, it would be nice if you went to bed at 1 AM. Thank you, sir. You can sleep. I know you're looking at the bed with intent. There you go. All right. I'm gonna quick save just in case. All right, cool. So, the strat in question is called petting the cat, and the reason why is because you simply. Okay, I'm gonna tell this guy to go away because he's annoying me. Anyway, you just sit here. And you just keep petting the cat over and over again.
Take it. It's worthless to me anyway.
And it's worthless to him anyway. He says the same thing.
Take. Take.
And you just do this until your sneak goes up, which it should level up any
It's
second
worthless
now.
to me anyway. Take.
But you can just spam E. Yeah. There you go, sneak increase to 57.
Worthless to me
And you can do it with both cats. That's why it's called petting the cat. You can go up here. And you can find the other cat, which is this one here. And do the same thing.
Take.
It's so goofy, but it's so fun. I love this game.
Take. Take.
Most of the speedrunning strats work too. A lot of people have never completed the Fighters Guild questline in this game because of a bugged mission. When I completed the mission, it said 0.2% of people had completed it, which is, you know, you might think it's a new game, of course it's going to be low, but I mean, every other mission has been in the 5%, 3%. 0.2% is ridiculous, right? So it turns out it's because of a bug, and the bug in question is the gas trap inside the Alien Ruin just never stops affecting the player. So as soon as you get affected by it, you will just keep losing health forever, and it will just kill you. But, the way you fix that is there's a little speedrun strat where you stand in a specific corner of the room and the guy that was following you just says, yeah, let's leave, instead of going through the whole alien room. So instead of going through the entire ruin and inevitably dying to that gas trap, you can just stand in that corner and he'll just say, yeah, let's go. And you finish the quest like that. So if you play this game and that glitch still happens, just remember that. Stand in the corner of the first main room. I guess I can show you quickly, just in case. To the 7 people watching, I can show you guys so that you don't suffer like I suffered. So the place in question is Arpenia. It's the alien ruin that Orain takes you to near the beginning of the Fighters Guild, or near the middle of the Fighters Guild questline. And you're looking for a character. I don't remember what his name is. I think his name... Oh yeah, Azani. His name is Azani Blackheart. And he's not in this ruin. And you need him to tell you that it's not in this ruin for the game to continue. But the problem is, what the game doesn't tell you is that you don't need to go through the entire ruin to get him to force greet you. This is the room here. All you need to do is stand right here. I think here works too. And he'll come running at you and he'll say, it looks like Azani's not here after all, and then you can just leave. Now let me show you the gas trap that just insta-kills you. Well, not insta-kills you, but like, it will kill you. Better way to put it. You go straight through here. Up these stairs. And I think it's right through here, past the mud crab. Yeah, here we go. So if you go through here, you'll hear a hissing sound, and that's the sound of the gas. I think. Yep. This is the gas coming out here. And you'll notice I'm now losing health slowly. That's normal. This is how it works in the original game so far. You take some damage from the gas, and yeah, you just have to walk out of it, right? But what happens is, when you walk through the room, the effect will basically stick to your person. And and it's not working now because of my luck. Hold on, I think you gotta be on the bridge. Let me try on the bridge this time. And hopefully it'll work. How annoying. Here we go. Yes, this is exactly where it was before. And it's still not working. That's so annoying. Come on, man. Is it working now? No. Okay, well that's really irritating. Well, you know what? If it doesn't kill you, it doesn't kill you. But if it does, just do my strat. In fact, just do my strat anyway. It just saves some time. Like, I really don't get it. I don't know if they patched it out of the game. They might have patched it. Because this was like day 1 of me playing the game that I experienced it. And I saw some people online complaining about it as well. And I wish I could have told them. So, anyway, yeah. If that happens to you, just stand right in the corner of this room. And on the local map, right here. Oops. Right here. Right where my blue marker is. Oh. See that? Awesome. Now you know. Anyway. Well, that's pretty much all I wanted to talk about, I think. I can't think of anything else to postpone the inevitable ending of this stream. Yeah, that's pretty much it. So, I hope that was at least semi-entertaining for my first ever test stream. I don't even know what to do at this point. Do I just like end the game? And like, a lot of people have like a little page to show when they're in the thing. Like, if I end the stream, does it just like go black? Like, what does it look like? Let's see. Is it just like black screen now? There's nothing, right? Okay, I guess I could have a screen. Let me put that up now. Let me figure out a little screen. What screen should I put? How about this one? Oh, that doesn't work. I don't know how to do this. Maybe I go like so. And like so. And then I go... play capture like this. There we go. Awesome. Did that work? Yes. Little screen there. I obviously changed that into something more personal. But anyway. Good first stream. I'm happy with that. Next time it'll be a bit more better made, a bit more thought ahead. But thank you guys. Thank you Downhill especially for the actual proper engagement. Yeah. See you next time.